This is how to square up half rectangle triangles. We have our blocks and our ruler and our rotary cutter. So to get started, I'm just using one block at a time. And I'll put the rotary cutter on the block just like you would do for half square triangle. Now these are supposed to finish at 2.5 by 4.5 after I've trimmed them down. So this is what I am looking at. That diagonal line is the key. It will not line up with the yellow line or the given 45-degree angle line on your ruler. What you need to do is you need to line up the line on your piece 1/4 inch in from the side and 1/4 inch down from the top. So this needs to be moved over just a little bit. It will not line up perfectly on the corner. It will line up perfectly right there. Then we look down here. It's supposed to finish, like I said, at 2.5 by 4.5 after we cut it. So that would be there. And 1/4 inch in from there, 1/4 inch up, means that's the dot we're supposed to be looking at. So I need to shift this over to make sure that dot is on the line. Again, it does not cross exactly at the corner. Where you're crossing is the 1/4 inch in and 1/4 inch up. Let me double check that this is still good up there. Oh, I need to tweak it in a little bit. 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. Double check down here. We're good to go. Check that there's enough extra all the way around to trim off. And then I can trim it. All right, there it's trimmed. So let me turn it around. We'll go the other direction. Ruler is up here. Now we can line up with the line the one we just cut. So here's the 2.5 line. Here's the 4.5 line. Making sure it's right, and then I can double check. Okay, 1/4 inch in from here, 1/4 inch up from there, and then go to the top, 1/4 inch in and 1/4 inch down, and it's ready to cut. Here it is trimmed up at 2.5 by 4.5 inches, and I will show you those corners. You see there, it's not, the line is not going to the corner. And here's a view of the half rectangle triangle going in the other direction. So here I have it. It's supposed to, again, finish at 2.5. So there's my 2.5 line. I've come in 1/4 inch and down 1/4 inch, and there it is, at the intersection right there. And here's the other side. It's supposed to finish at 4.5, so I've come in or up from 4.5 and in from the edge 1/4 inch, and there's my point to line up. So I can trim this one now. Okay, trimmed 2 edges. Now to get the other 2, I lined it up here with the 2.5 by 4.5, and now I'll double check my corners. Yep, it comes in 1/4 inch from the side, 1/4 inch down, and at the bottom 1/4 inch from the side and 1/4 inch up. Oh, nearly perfect, close enough. And it's ready to trim. And here it is, all squared up. Again, the line does not come exactly to the corner, and that's exactly what you want. Then you know you've done it right. But it does still finish at 2.5 by 4.5. So there you go. That is how to square up your half rectangle triangles. And this is how it would look in the rectangle block. And I hope you can use this and get some perfect points.